Absolutely pumped to bring in our next guest, Pat. The enthusiasm sky high around here, the head coach of the New York Jets, Rex Ryan, joining us on the program. How's it going, Coach?
Oh, it's going great, guys. How are you?
We're doing terrific. Hey,
Good.
First, before we get into the interview, thanks for letting us come up here and do our thing.
Oh,
we
please.
really appreciate it.
You know what? Hey, anytime that we can, show off our guys and all that kind of stuff, I think it's great.
It's been terrific. They've been receptive. We've had a great time. We've had great laughs with you, about you. They've kind of clued us into what you really like. It's been fun to get their perspective of you. How about your perspective of your team?
Oh, I tell you, I'm fired up with it. Everybody knows that I am, and people can say that I oversell and all that, but we're going to find out in September. That's the beauty of it. I think we got an excellent football team. What I'm looking for is just tough, physical, passionate players, and I think we got a whole bunch of them here. And again, it's early in the training camp and all that kind of stuff, but from what I see, this team's hungry. This team wants to win, and to come so close last year to getting in the playoffs and then not making it, having that slide at the end and all that kind of stuff. But, I'm here at a great time, I think, because I think this team's ready to win. And again, we're going to prove it in September.
Rex, it's very early in camp. We understand that. But have you been satisfied with the physicality, the toughness? I mean, that's always been your mantra in Baltimore, right. Wherever you're an old D-line coach. I mean, you understand what it takes at the line of scrimmage. Have you been satisfied so far with the grit of the fellas?
Well, I have been. What we did today was our first day on the grass, so I don't want to do any live drills until it's on the grass. So we haven't. That's the first time we've taken down anybody live, but we've had a bunch of thud periods and all kinds of things, even on the turf and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, without question, I think this is going to be an extremely physical group. Okay.
Yep. I noticed your positioning. I was watching you. I was fascinated by it. It's the goal line live. For our listeners, live period is pretty long, a lot of plays. You spent the whole time, to my knowledge, on the offensive side. Like, when I'm watching, I'm going, okay, here's a guy that ran a defense and created a mindset for a defense in Baltimore, never could put his hands on the offense. That wasn't your territory. Looks to me like you're really trying to get the offense to think like the defense.
Well, I tell you, we got a great start with that offensive line that we have and our offensive line coach, Bill Callahan. We got a great start right there. And these guys want to be physical. You got Thomas Jones back there, and the thing that I was really impressed with today is, like, Thomas wanted the football. Like, Shotty, give me the football. He never cared what the distance. He was wanting to try to punch it in. And, we're always going to have that pride and that kind of physical play on defense, and we definitely have it on offense. And I think, to their credit, last year, I think they were physical up front and I think led the AFC in rushing, average. So, hopefully we can pound a few more attempts in there as well and lead it in rushing attempts and average. That would be great.